everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lispy. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. Please excuse the mess around my office. We are currently remodeling or working on my house, and my office is currently being worked on, so it's a little bit of a mess in here. So today I'm going to review All We Can Do Is Wait by Richard Lawson. Ugh, heart-wrenching. If you are not prepared for tears, just having your heart pulled out of you and just squeezed, don't do it. It is a blue cover, so shout out to Junior Library Guild for sending me the ARC, but Deb Ford has a thing and says blue covers are emotional books, so it is a mix, but it's a really cool cover. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's got the kids waiting there. It's got kind of bubbles, like if it was a camera. So All We Can Do Is Wait is about some kids, and they are Jason and Alexa, who are siblings, Scott and Skylar and Morgan, and they are waiting in a hospital waiting room to find out about the fate of their loved ones. So there was a bridge collapse in New Jersey, and Skylar's sister was on the bridge. Jason and Alexa's parents and Scott's girlfriend, Amy, were on the bridge when it collapsed. And they each have their own kind of self-guilt about why those people were on the bridge when it collapsed. And they each kind of blame They each kind of blame themselves in their own way for those people being on the bridge. So, Jason and Alexa's parents were on the bridge because they were going to Alexa's school to have a meeting where she was about to reveal something really tough for her to finally come to terms with. Scott's girlfriend was on the bridge, and she was going on a trip with some friends. And who else was there? Skylar's sister was on the bridge, and she was going either home or to work in a car that she and Skylar were sharing, and they fought about all the time. So it very much reminded me of kind of like the movie Phone Booth, if any of y'all remember that, how everything takes place there, but then there's flashbacks everywhere, or maybe even Jeepers Creepers 2 or 3, where everything happens on a bus, and then we just learn about everything going on around everywhere else. So everything happens in the hospital waiting room where these kids are waiting to find out about their parents, but we learn more about each one of them through flashbacks and through them talking to each other and learning more about each other. It was beautifully written. So Richard Lawson, you did good. I'm really proud. I'm pretty sure it's a YA debut, and it just, you guys, while we meet each character and learn about them, it's like people. I mean, we're much more in depth than we come off. And there's just so much each person has while they're waiting that is revealed to them. And it's not just to each other that things get revealed, but to themselves. And it was really, really intense to read. It took me about 2 weeks to get through it because it is so intense. I would read a chapter and put it away and be like, I need to read something happy. I can't deal right now. But it was so good. And last night I stayed up a little later than I should have to finish it. But I needed to know what happens. It was very intense, like I said, but it was also very slow. So you learn about one person's family, and then you learn about someone else, and then you learn about someone else. And then at the very end, it got a little predictable because it was like, oh, okay, well, there's only one more person to find out about. So now I guess the book is over, and all the other problems have to come together because we found out about these people. We know the book is coming to an end. So that's where it got a little predictable, but it was so good. I would definitely use the book to teach empathy or sympathy, or even just how to relate to someone else for, those kids that kind of need a little bit of extra help. But for anyone, it is such a good display of not judging someone because we don't know what's going on in someone else's life. And all these kids know about each other is that they're waiting to find out about someone that they love. And not everyone has good news. And oh God, when you read the reactions when people find out about their loved ones dying, this was the best description of a reaction to a loved one dying I've ever read. It was beautiful and just heartbreaking all at the same time. So I definitely recommend it. The only reason I would not give it 5 stars is because it was really, really slow and hard to get through. But I would definitely give it 4 stars because it was so good and such a good story. And within the one story, you get so many different stories because you're learning about all the other characters. And as you also just learn a lesson, like, be nice because you don't know what this other person is about to find out about their family. And the entire book takes place in less than like 12 hours. It is insane. The emotional just distress that these people and these kids are going through within such a short period of time. It was really, really good. I believe it came out last week in hardcover and an ebook, and definitely recommend it. Be prepared for a good cry, though, because it will make you cry. But it was really, really good. I'm really excited to see how it does, and I hope y'all will give it a chance. So that's my review of All We Can Do Is Wait, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.